Everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're continuing We Can't Dance with Since I Lost You. This song hits me pretty hard. Why? Because after my mom passed and I got, started to get into Phil Collins and Genesis and I heard this song, I cried like a damn baby. Um, so prepare to get the tissue because I might tear up myself. Um, so I'm gonna read you Google's perception of the track and then we will get into the song, and then you pretty much got my perception within that one sentence. So, here's the breakdown on Since I Lost You. The song was written by Phil Collins and the Genesis band members after they learned of Connor Clapton's tragic death during the recording of the We Can't Dance album. From what I understood, from what things I've read on the internet, poor Connor, he was playing and he fell out. He was like a I think 4 years old, and poor baby, he fell out of the window of a building. If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I remember reading on the internet. Let's see if you anything to say about that. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna just go back to the breakdown because that's the gist of um what it's about. That's what I was gonna say anyway, because that's what Phil had stated on Storytellers. He speaks about it more in depth if you take the time to watch that Storytellers show. I would love for y'all to sit down and watch it. He sings it better than I would, but he gives it more in depth, and I just cried like a baby. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the themes. The song's core theme is grief and in the expression of coping with loss. It develops into the emotional turmoil and the sense of emptiness and the difficulty of accepting the permanence of death. Impact. The songs resonate with many who have experienced loss, of, offering a relatable portrayal of pain and confusion that comes with grief. The song simplifies the emotion honestly and make a powerful expression of human vulnerability in the face of tragedy. The song is notably understated compared to other Genesis tracks, emphasizing the lyrics and the raw emotion of the subject matter. The stripped down arrangement allows for the listener to focus on the um, poignant lyrics and Collins' heartfelt delivery. And then as I go down, it pulls up that storyteller's clip with the song in it. And Phil, when I watch the storyteller's show, and he gets to that song, it looks like he himself is about to fucking cry, and I wouldn't have blamed him, because like I said, I've been to so many funerals and things of that nature. It's not even funny. Um, I remember when I first lost my mom, I was devastated. I couldn't even say her name without crying. Hell, I couldn't even watch Tarzan for a while without crying because that was one of our favorite movies that we'd watch together. Hell, there was a time it was hard to watch Hannah Montana, and that was another one of our favorite shows. Um, and the one thing that hurt the most was I didn't have my cuddle buddy anymore. Because believe it or not, up until she passed, I was 15 years old, and yes, I used to cuddle with my mom. And that was our thing. We slept together every night. And then that feeling of not feeling her body next to mine, even though she snored like the fucking devil. That was my best friend, and I cried almost every night for almost a year, if not longer, because I felt that pain. And I can't explain how hard it is to lose a mother at only 15 years old. So this song really conveys that, and I appreciate genesis for being a stand-up group of people and writing a song like that to help Eric Clapton. There is one thing that Phil had stated during this storytellers thing is that he had showed the song to Eric Clapton, um, and Eric is like, "Oh, this is a really good song. I like it." But I wrote one for Connor too, and Phil had listened to it, and he's like, "It's a beautiful song, but honestly, I don't think it's a single." And oddly enough, that was one of Clapton's biggest hits, which is "Tears in Heaven." What does Phil know, huh? That made me chuckle a little, but I'm gonna go ahead and we'll get through this together. This is Since I Lost You. This is dedicated to my mom and my brother Ducky. I love you both. It seems in a moment your whole world can shatter like morning dreams. They just disappear like dust in your hand, falling to the floor. Oh, how can life ever be the same? 'Cause my heart is broken in pieces. Oh yes, my heart is broken in pieces since you've been gone. It's all too easy to take so much for granted. Oh, but it's so hard to find the words to say. Like a castle in the sand, the water takes away. Oh, how can life ever be the same? 'Cause my heart is broken in pieces. Yes, my heart is broken in pieces since you lost you. Oh, now you'll never see. Oh, you'll never know all the things I planned for you. Things for you and me. Oh. Damn it. Okay. I held your hand so tightly that I couldn't let it go. Now how can life ever be the same? Yes, my heart is broken in pieces. Yes, my heart is broken in pieces since you've been you. 'Cause my heart, oh, is broken in pieces. Yes, my heart is broken in pieces since I lost you. Yeah, my heart, oh no, it's broken in pieces. Oh, my heart. I doubt it, but Do you have $30 you can loan me? Because they only have 2 copies of the games left. Excuse me, everybody. Sorry for that. Damn it. Okay. My dad was trying to. I'm trying to get Halo Infinite, and we ran into a financial snag. No worries. We'll figure it out. But but I had to respond to him like right from the jump, so he can, we can get this straightened out. Uh, but you guys know how I feel about Since I Lost You. I pretty much explained it. Go check out the Storyteller's version. Tell me what you think. So again, sorry about that little damn it, but it's still a beautiful song. I would recommend you either watch the Storyteller's version or check out the song by itself without me singing it and tell me what you guys think. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.